morning, everybody. Thanks for joining in. I'd like to talk about the Jets and Falcons game tomorrow at 1 p.m. First of all, let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons team. The Atlanta Falcons are actually in first place in the NFC South at 5-6. They just beat the Saints last week, 24-15. Their records are tied, but of course the Falcons have the tiebreaker because they beat them. So the Falcons are actually first place team. 5-6 in the NFC South, which is a pitiful division. I mean, let's be realistic here. 5-6, and you're in first place. You should be in last place. But anyways, so let's talk about the Falcons' offense. We'll get into their defense in a little bit afterwards. They're going to be starting Desmond Ridder at quarterback. Now, he has played 10 games. He's completed 174 passes out of 267 attempts. He has 1,908 yards, and he has a 65.2 completion percentage. I mean, that's all not too bad. Those are pretty decent numbers. He's another guy struggling on a team that just doesn't know what to do with him offensively. I mean, they do have some weapons, too. They have Drake London, who they just drafted last year, 8th overall. He has 565 receiving yards. 45 receptions and 2 touchdowns this year. So now London coming out of college was a very highly touted pick. He was just going to be like the next big thing. He was going to be a big wide receiver in this league. Once again, I think he's another player that they just kind of they just don't know how to use, what to do with him. Now they also have Kyle Pitts, who they drafted in 2021, number 4 overall. Pitts, as everybody knows, is a tight end, and this guy was going to come out. He had all the skill set. Big guy, fast, good hands, and he's another one I think that the Falcons are kind of, they just don't seem to know how to use the weapons they do have. Up to this point in the year, Pitts has 37 receptions for 441 yards, and he has 1 touchdown. Now, the thing with the Falcons offense is that they're kind of spotty. You know, they scored 24 points last week against the Saints defense, which isn't that good, but they still find a way to put up some points. And our beloved Jets can't put up points, even against bad defenses, the lowest ranked defenses, like the Chargers. I'm not making fun of the Chargers, but they're one of the lowest ranked. We can't score points. So for a team like Atlanta, who can find a way to score points and put up 24, I got to tell you, if they put up 24 on Sunday, the Jets lose again. So we'll see what happens, how they come out. Their run game is very so-so. Pass game, once again, very so-so. But all they got to do is put up some points. And we haven't seen anything out of our offense yet. Jets struggle with everything. They struggle in the pass. They struggle with the run. They seem to struggle with everything. So they're going to have, I believe they're going to have trouble. I'll make my game prediction afterwards. But first, I want to talk a little bit about the Falcons' defense. I wrote some stats down just so I didn't say anything wrong, and if I do, please leave a comment below. Hey, that was wrong. That's not correct. According to what I found on the NFL website, the Falcons' defense is ranked 14th, whereas the Jets' defense is ranked 15th. Now, listen to these stats. They're very, very close. Atlanta allows, on the average, 21.1 points per game, whereas the Jets defense allows 21.6 points a game. Atlanta averages 112 rush yards per team per game, whereas the Jets allow 140 rush yards per game. The Falcons defense allows 209.1 pass yards per game, whereas the Jets only allow 183.2 yards per game. So the passing defense is much better than the Falcons defense. So they do, but 200 yards is not much in this day and age in the NFL. So a defense that allows 200 yards, less than 200 yards a game is, to me, in my opinion, is very good. And the overall yardage Atlanta gives up 321.1 total yards per game, whereas the Jets give up 323.5 yards per game. Now those stats to me are very, very close. I mean, I believe the Jets defense is much better, but the stats don't lie. The statistics just don't lie. Statistically speaking, the defenses are very, very close to each other. So for us to think that we're going to just go out there and run over pass over, beat the Atlanta defense, their defense is right up with our defense, stat-wise anyways. So let's get to the game preview, what I think is going to happen. I'll make a prediction and tell you guys what I think. I think Atlanta, I think the Falcons are not a good team either, and the Jets are not a good team. They're both stinkers in my opinion. But I think in this game, I really do believe this, and I hate to say it, I think the Falcons are going to win this ball game. I think they've got more riding on the game. I think they're coming off a win. They just beat the Saints. Granted, the Saints aren't the Chiefs, but it's still a division team. They beat them. They're in first place. They've got more riding on this game than the Jets, who, to me, it looks like they've kind of washed it, given it up, given it in. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they come out there and ball out and beat Atlanta, good. But I don't think they're going to be able to do that. I think the Falcons got enough riding on this game. They've got enough momentum with a win behind them. We're on a losing streak here, and our best chance to win. I'm only quoting what Robert Saleh says in his press conferences. Tim Boyle gives us the best chance to win. Really, is that true? I can't believe that would even be a thing. I think they're sitting Zach just to appease the fan base because they can't stand the kid. They want him out of there. And if they're going to go with that argument, well, we've seen enough out of Zach. What do you need to see out of Tim Boyle? I mean, you got to be kidding me. The guy's been in the league longer than Zach. Haven't you seen enough out of him either? If he gives us the best chance to win, we're in big trouble. I don't know Trevor Siemian. To me, he's just another journeyman quarterback. He may come out there and play good. He may not. I just don't understand, but I really do think they're sitting Zach just to appease the fan base. Everybody hates the kid, and he's not going to be a Jet next year anyways. That's almost a foregone conclusion at this point. So might as well, I guess, do what you're doing and cave in the season, because that's what it appears to me. But what they're going to be doing anyways. They're just going to say, you know what? Let's just hope next year is better. So my prediction of the game. I think the Falcons, unfortunately, and I hope I'm wrong, but trust me, I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. I think the Falcons are going to win this game. Probably, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be boring. I think they're going to win this ball game probably 20-6, maybe 17-10, something along those lines. But the Falcons will win this game, and I really hope I'm wrong. But I don't think the Jets just have it. I haven't seen anything out of the offense where I can see they can score more than 10 points a game. They're just terrible. 13 points a game they get, whatever it is, that they're just absolutely terrible. So, unfortunately, I want to be wrong, but I think the Falcons are going to win this ball game Sunday, and that really should cook the Jets. They'll be done. It'll be over, and then they could just start looking forward to the draft if they already haven't begun doing that. I think they probably already have. So anyway, please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. If you think I'm wrong or you think I'm crazy, maybe the Jets are going to kick these guys' ass, let me know. Just leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. And I look forward to talking to you guys after the game, and have a great day. Bye now.